happiness you have really depends on how thankful you are. Happiness turns out to be very healthy. Some scientists decided to get together and do a research project to find out how happiness really affects a person. But this type of study would be really hard to conduct because you have to find a group of people who live exactly the same way. So the researchers had to get pretty creative. I'll leave the link to the article down below about this project. But yeah, they had to get pretty creative, and so they came up with the idea to use nuns, because nuns have pretty much the same exact lifestyle. They don't smoke, they don't have sex, they don't drink, they eat the same food. So they decided to test these nuns. They divided 180 nuns into 4 groups, from the least happiness to the most happiest. The results were really amazing. So that's why we should be happier, but how? How do you just become happy? Everyone can write down a few thousand good things that happen in their life and a couple thousand bad things that happen in their lives. But those things are not what make you happy. Let me say it again. Good things in life don't make you happy. I know that's really weird to say, but think about it. Good things in your life don't make you happy. It's how you react to things in life that make you happy. You have to make a conscious choice, a decision to be happy, even though your circumstances might suck. For example, I recently listened to a book on audible.com. It's called The Hiding Place. I'll put the link right here. And it's really amazing. It was about this woman named Corrie ten Boom, about her story and how she survived the Holocaust. And her story is different because she's not a Jew. She is just a regular citizen who tried to help by taking in Jews. Her whole family helped with taking in Jews, and eventually they got caught, so they got put into prison. Unfortunately, their dad died 10 days after being imprisoned, but the 2 sisters moved on to the concentration camp. The 2 sisters, Corrie and Betsy, were sent to the concentration camps, and they entered their barracks, which were built for about 400 people. But the barracks, the building, held 1,400 people. That's 1,000 more people than there were supposed to be in this one tiny, cramped building. Fortunately, she managed to smuggle a Bible into the camp, which was really rare and really hard to do, but she did it with the help of God. So when they first came into the barracks, Corrie laid down and she felt a pinch on her leg, and she looked down and she saw that the bedding was swarming with fleas. She was really disgusted, really freaked out, and she looked at her sister and said, "How are we supposed to live here? It's horrible. This is impossible." And her sister thinks about it and prays, and she realizes that God already told them how to survive here, and she tells her sister, "Quick, look up the verse that we read earlier." So Corrie looks up the verse, and it's 1 Thessalonians 5:16, which says, "Rejoice always, and to be thankful through every circumstance." So her sister says that the answer that God is giving them is to be thankful for everything that is in the camp. And Corrie looks around, she's like, "Yeah, such as what? What do we have to be thankful for here?" So Corrie looks around and says that they are very lucky, 2 sisters to be in the same barracks, which is really rare. And Betsy also says that they should be thankful for the Bible that they managed to smuggle in. And Corrie says, "Yeah, that's pretty good too." And then Betsy says, "We should be thankful for the fleas." And Corey's like, no, even God can't make me thankful for the fleas, because fleas, they're, Betsy said the Bible says to be thankful in all circumstances, not just the happy ones or the pleasant ones. So Corey's like, fine, I'll be thankful for the fleas. So they just stood between the narrow bunks and thanked God for the fleas. What was interesting about their barracks is that barely any soldiers ever came in near their barracks, and they didn't know why this happened, but they were very thankful for it because they were able to have worship services and Bible studies without any disturbance, and it was pretty cool. So one day Betsy comes in after a day of work, and she is looking all happy and smiling, and Corey asks her, like, what's up? Why are you so happy? And Betsy says that she overheard some people talking, and the reason that the soldiers don't come into the barracks is because of the fleas. No soldier wants to come near the barracks and get all infested with the nasty fleas, or they're not going to try to beat someone with the risk of getting fleas infested on themselves. I just find it really interesting that they thanked God for the fleas. It just happened to be that the fleas are what kept them safe and protected them from getting beaten or the guards finding out that they had Bible studies and worship services. I know it sounds cheesy, but finding something to be thankful for really increases your happiness. Even little things like shoes. Shoes are awesome. Back in Russia, the cost of a pair of shoes was $14. The average wage was $8 a month. By the way, Corey later found out that the reason she got out of the concentration camp was because of an error in the system. A week after she got out, everyone at the camp her age was executed. Finding things to be thankful for really helps in increasing your happiness, and it makes your life so much better. But personally, I found that nothing truly works except Jesus. All the other things, fake, not true joy. God is what really made my life what it is today, and I'm so thankful for that, and I believe that anyone can have that. Feel free to message me, leave your comments below. I want to know your questions and your comments, so like this video, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next Thursday. Bye.